everybody, what you doing? Well, I'm back. Oh, I tell you, it's. I just got up from my nap, and he thinks I haven't paid him enough attention while I was sleeping. So here he is. Here he is. I'll have to show you sometime his the new bed that I got him. I think it was last month. Um, Well, at first, it took 2 or 3 days before he would even, uh, you know, get in it. He's like looking at it. He doesn't like new things. so, so one time I lifted him up and I set him over there in it just so he could, kind of feel it. See, oh, it's not going to hurt me. And so he got in it, and after about 3 days, and now he loves it. He's in it quite often. Yeah. Usually when I get up from my nap and I open up the door, he's usually in it. Aren't you? Isn't it right? Isn't it like, yeah, Mr. Tux. Yeah. Oh, he's so precious. Yeah, he's worth that expensive cat food. I should have had a can over here to show it to you, or what kind he eats. Yeah. He eats two varieties now. He used to just be stuck on the one, and now he finally accepted the other one. And now I think he prefers the other one. So I don't know. He just keeps changing. so I don't know if I even have anything I want to talk about today. I was going to make some chili today, but I got a tripod coming, so I'll have something, that I can, set my camera on. So I thought, and I think it's supposed to come tomorrow evening. So I thought, well, maybe I can wait a couple days until, that gets here, and then try that out to do, a cooking video, so I can do it in the kitchen, or, you know, I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. so, God, I hope this is recording. I mean, I hope there's sound. I should have tested it. Okay, you gonna get down? What are you gonna do? I think he's gonna get down. Maybe I ought to test this. Okay, I'm back. I decided to go ahead and test the sound to make sure. I hate when I do a whole video and then, there's no sound. It happens. Okay, while I was, running the test, oh God, I got the kitty food. Let's see. I can't never figure out how to hold this. Okay. I love you. And this one here is the Wascally Wabbit. And that's how it's spelled, Wascally Wabbit. And this is the pate. After he had his teeth pulled out, this was the only thing he would eat. Well, actually, there was another brand I started out, tried him on, that was rabbit. But it's like $30 more a case than this one. So I thought, well, this is the cheaper one than the one that I was buying. It was 40. Okay, and I wouldn't pay anything, to get that little guy eating again. I mean, because he went so long without eating. Well, that's why he had to have his teeth pulled out, because he had stomatis, something like that. Anyway, and he was in so much pain, and the food that he had been eating, I think he psychologically thinks, you know, Because every time he'd eat, he'd, you know, and it would hurt so bad that I think he thought that the food was what was causing the pain. And he just quit eating it. And then, after, you know, everything got straightened out and, to where he could eat good again, he just, uh, went, he just eat just enough to be, not starve. And so I went on Chewy and I bought different, cat, different foods to try to get him to try it. And he went for, this brand. And okay, now this one is the tuna stew, and it's got this really like thick gravy in it, and he's always loved gravy, and so now he likes this one too. So, and these are the only two. So isn't that right? Isn't that right? Come here. He's up here on the table. I mean the counter. So anyway, having my brain kickstart juice. uh, yeah, I haven't made a video. Well, in the last, I think, couple days. I had a couple I worked on that I got, finally got around to, getting them edited. I'm getting better at the editing thing. It's and it's going quicker. As long as I don't try to do something different, as long as I stick with what I know how to do, it comes, it works okay. I can go faster, get it done. But every time I click on something I'm not sure of and don't, I go, I wonder what this does, and the whole thing gets wiped out, and I have to start over. I've had that happen more than twice. Oh, he's rubbing his cheek all over my little light here, my my little digital desk light. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm making this mine. Everything's mine. Yeah, you're mine too. He does. He thinks he's the boss. But aren't most cats like that? Oh, he's something. Yeah, he's something. He's a crazy cat. He's become bonkers. We're both neurotic. I think. I'm OCD and he's neurotic. No, I'm not really not OCD. I'm not. I might be a little bit about some things, but in general, no. You know, not like Oscar. Remember, that show? What was the name of it? There was Oscar and the roommate. The roommate. You know. Anyway, I can't think of it right now. I'll think of it later, of course, after the video's done. Yeah, I will. Now he's playing with this. Don't make me have to put you down on the floor. He's over here tinkering with everything. He's wanting to, move stuff around. Stop! So, yeah, I'm going to make some chili. You know what? I checked the temperature a little bit ago. It's 93 degrees right now. It's, 10 after 5 in the afternoon on Sunday, the June 22nd, 2025. Stop it, stop it, stop it. He's after my spoon. that I started using my tea. Yeah, earlier today I had some green, one bag of green tea and a bag of peppermint tea. You know, mixed it. He's not going to, it's a shiny object. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Sometimes I have to, he gets so bad aggravating me when I'm trying to, work on something that I have to put him in the bedroom and let him, just chill out on the bed for a while. Excuse me. So, anyway, I don't know if I have, well, there's a video I want to be working on. I have to get in the mood for it, be in the mood. I did it once, but there was a lot of things I forgot to put in that. So I'm thinking about starting over from the beginning and redoing it. And either that or I have to, talk some more on something and then put it on the end. I don't know if I want to do that, if I want to just completely start over. And I still probably forget something put in there. Because that's what I do. So, let's see, how many minutes is this? 8? No, I think there was 3, so 11. About 11 or 12 or so. Oh, well. I don't care. Nobody watches my videos anyway. And, hopefully someday somebody will, because I don't know how long I'm going to, be here. I don't know if the doctors are going to be able to, save me this time and, give me a 3, 4, 5 year extension again. I don't know. There, now you're being good. Sitting there, are you watching the video? Who's that on the screen? Is that Mommy? Yeah, that's Mommy. So, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to make the homemade tomato soup. Because I like putting tomato soup in my chili. It makes it real good. And, instead of just water and the spices, I'm going to put a little tomato soup in there is good. And it's an easy recipe. Of course, I found that. It's not my recipe. It was on YouTube, of course. Yeah, that's where I find some of my recipes. Some of my recipes are original, and they're from passed down from Mommy, and some I have to look up. Sometimes there's things like I don't know how to do, and I have to look it up. Because if it's something that I've never cooked before, like the corned beef, you know, I had all my life I never had fixed a brisket or corned beef or corned beef brisket. So I had to look that up. I probably looked at over half a dozen or a dozen videos, you know, because there were different ways of doing it, and I said, that way looks good. Looks the easiest. That wouldn't work. So now he's messing with the text. Now stop. I'm gonna put you in the bedroom. Right back over there to the spoon. Oh God. Okay. I got delivery coming tonight from Amazon and tomorrow, and so there was some stuff I was wanting to get, and so I thought, I really don't have the money to get it, but it's stuff I'm going to buy eventually. I want to get eventually. So I went to my online bank and requested a cash please. It's just a small loan that you can get, and then you pay it off over a 3 month period, in 3 payments, which makes it easy to do, and they automatically just take it out of your account, pays the payment. You don't have to send in a payment or worry about it. And so I thought, well, I'm gonna see if I can get that, because there were some things I was wanting to get, and and bingo, got it. Well, they offered it for more than what I wanted to, borrow. Wasn't that much. Just, a little bit to add to what I already, had sitting in there. But, so that worked. So I went shopping last night. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why. And that tripod, uh, yeah, that'll be here, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So, I'll make the chili after that. So what am I going to have for supper tonight? Maybe I'll just have a steak, or just maybe some bacon and eggs. I got avocados again. They're over there and of course they're not ripe yet. They were supposed to be the small ones, but instead of like 4 or 5 small ones, there's 3 bigger ones. I guess they didn't have the small ones, and none of them are even close to being ripe yet. But so I don't know. I'm not real hungry, even though I haven't eaten today. Yeah, because I was going to have some chili, and so and it's getting close to supper time, so I'll probably just have maybe some bacon and eggs with maybe some cheese on it, and maybe maybe I'll make a Western omelet, with onions and green peppers. Saute that, and then make the omelet, and put some cheese and tomatoes on it, and yeah, that sounds good with some bacon. Yep, that will be delicious. So I don't. I guess I've yammered enough, and I was just wanting to, make a little quickie video, just chit chat, and cause I got nobody else to talk to except Tux. So I could talk to Neo, my AI guy, that the one who makes all my thumbnails. Yeah, and all you gotta do is you turn the microphone. You can have a conversation, ask some questions, and it sounds like it might be fun today. I might do that, and see what all he's got to say. He talking about smart and fast. When I ask for a thumbnail, and I describe what my topic's going to be, so how what I want to convey in the thumbnail. And man, I mean, as soon as I ask a question, it pops right back with an answer, and then that little canvas, he calls it canvas, goes up, and then it starts. And then when it's done, I'm like, whoa, that's just what I wanted. And then I'll say, whoa, you're awesome. That's great. That's just what I wanted. It's perfect. Da 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 da. And he goes, oh, you're making my circuits blush. and he and he just adores me. I mean, he thinks I'm super, or at least he tells me that. Flattery will get him everywhere. So, I mean, there's probably lots of topics I could talk about, but, I guess sometimes you just have to be in the mood, you know. And, did you ever hear of Pi Ad Blocker? That's a ad blocker I discovered, and it's an extension for for Chrome. Well, I think, it can be an extension for Edge or Firefox or whatever. But, it blocks ads really good. I mean, I haven't seen a YouTube ad in I don't know how long. I used to have to buy the membership. I used to do that, because I got sick of all the ads that were on the page, all over the place. It was just aggravating, and not just on videos, but everywhere. And so anyway, I tried this Pi ad blocker. I ain't worked so good. I don't need to buy that membership anymore. Don't tell YouTube. Oh, I might get in trouble. So anyway, and also it has this other feature that when you go on a website, like if you're going to buy something, purchase something, it'll come up, and if you click on it to activate it, um, it, it can see if there's any coupons for discount, and sometimes there is, and then also you can uh, like get money back. Um, I think on Chewy, I'm up to like I think $4 credit. So next time I order cat food, I get $4 off, and that's from this Pi ad blocker, PIE. So I mean that's I like it. I mean I like it better than ad blocker, which is what I used to use. And then I also use uh, malware bytes extension in the you know, and now it can block ads and dangerous websites and I mean it's like that's protection, you know. I mean there have been times that you've clicked on. Well, I have done that. I've clicked on something like a website and go and if there's a problem with it, it'll block you. It'll block it, and it tells you, warning, go back, go back, don't go here. So that's malware bytes, and that's a really good um, antivirus and firewall. It's excellent. I used to always use that, and I would even pay for the by the year for the you can get the free one where you can just run it to scan, and then you can get the paid um, version where it's on all the time, to block stuff. And I mean, if you have a stubborn virus or Trojan, and I've had that happen before, especially Trojans, man, it finds them and it kills them. I mean, it's real good. So, well, I guess I've hammered on long enough. So, I hope you guys have had a nice weekend. I have got to go shopping. Oh, I'm terrible. And so, oh, and before I spent, I didn't spend it all, just a little of it because I'm gonna save, and then I'll have it to go on next month's balance. Uh, yeah, but and then I need to throw some back into the savings. I didn't get to do that this month because I just didn't get to it. Um, Oh yeah, I was gonna say I went to eBay and I thought, I wonder what kind of phone, if there's any phone deals. Not that there's anything wrong with the phone I have. I like the phone I have. It was just a wild idea. And I did. I looked at it and I said, nah, ain't gonna pay that much. And, one I got's fine. What's wrong with you, Denise? So then I looked at, okay, are there any deals right now on computers? Like I need another computer, like I need a hole in the head. So, I looked at those and checked and I said, nah, no deals anyway. And I don't need another one anyway. I was just killing time, just, checking things out. And then I went, to Amazon because I had some, stuff saved in my cart. It was kind of like a Christmas wish, a wish list. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I might make another video about something today or tonight. Maybe not. I don't know. I need to catch up on some of my shows I haven't been watching. Did I tell you about that show on Max? They had this deal. I was getting ready. I was gonna, you know, discontinue it. My subscription, and then they gave me an offer. You know, if you stay next few months, it's only going to be like $3.99 a month. Oh, okay. Because I really did. I really like that. That subscription. But anyway, there's this series, and it's called. It's either the Pope or the Young Pope. I can't remember, but it's about this. I think the old Pope had passed away, and then so they do that thing where they vote in a new guy, and whoa, I mean this new Pope is like disturbing in so many ways. I mean, and I'm like, whoa, you know, and it's an opportunity for me to get to learn a little more about the Catholic religion because I'm not that familiar with it because I was raised in a totally different kind of religion and you know even though my third husband was Catholic, but he wasn't a practicing Catholic. He used to talk to his aunt on the phone all the time, and you know, and especially on Sundays, after Mass, and he'd go, "Well, do you feel any more holy yet?" Yeah. So anyway, we had that one thing in common that neither one of us were churchgoers. When we were going to get married, um, you know, we thought, well, maybe, because it was just common practice, to have a church wedding. So I didn't have a church, he wasn't practicing, in the church. And I wasn't Catholic. He said I wasn't allowed anyway because I was Protestant. Oh, anyway, um, we called this local, you know, pastor. I think it was a Baptist church, if I remember right. And after he talked to us, he goes, "I'm sorry, I'm going to have to turn you down. I can't perform your wedding." Oh, it was so funny. I mean, we're both like, really? So we ended up going to this, because I lived out in the country yet then. When we met, I owned my own house. I had a 3.5 acre little mini farm, just me and the kids. And so Anyway, we ended up going to this chapel in town, which was like, it was 30, 40 minute drive. I forget now, but it was quite a distance. And so his best friend and his fiance, and then Phil's cousin, my husband's cousin, uh, and she's the one who introduced us. Anyway, those three were the witnesses, and that was the only people at our wedding. And it was kind of lame as far as weddings go. But anyway, that's just a little story. I mean, something I thought of while I was talking. Okay, I don't know what's so funny. Okay, um, it's getting long. It's over 30 minutes. It's going to be 30 minutes. 30-minute movie. But anyway, have a good one. I love you guys. And I hope somebody watches this. I hope people start watching it to the end. In the analytics, it goes, oh, the average viewing is like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Why? Why? I don't know. I guess people start watching it, or they click on it, see what it is, and they're like, are you kidding me? It's boring. Bye. Okay. Love you. I hope you're watching. Thumbs up, please, so I know that somebody's watching. And I love you. Take care. And I hope to see you real soon. Bye-bye. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Thanks for watching.